All right, guys, here's the intraday report for March 1st. Now, I know in the morning trade report, I talked about going over some of the parabolic stocks that I'm looking for short signals, but uh, the market is ramping up so much today that I'd want to see a bit of a continuation tomorrow and then maybe a failure in some of these. So I won't be taking any today, but let's go over what's going on here. It's been a great day for a number of our positions here. CMG has not participated here. Let me switch over off my day trading platform there. Okay. Let's take a look here. CMG, and part of this is because it made such a big run up on its own. It's just consolidating these gains in here. So it's nothing to really be concerned about. But let's get to SPY, up 2% today. And remember this morning, we talked about how there was a little bit of doom and gloom yesterday over this poor close and break below the 50-day moving average. But in the context of this W pattern, it was just getting back into a high, tight consolidation. And now is the real breakout that we've been waiting for here, so that we definitely have, assuming we close, there's about an hour and a half left, but if we close even down here at 196, we're at a W pattern breakout. So the bottom formation going back here, this is a technical breakout. So this is very good. It's what we've been playing through this whole thing here. Again, if we pull back to SPXL now, a really nice move, and the patience has paid off. So entered off this hammer at 62, took a partial at 66, letting the rest ride. We're up at 73 here. So we're at a, for this part of the position, an 11-point gain here. And we still have these open gaps here, which are interesting me. Now, we're getting to the point where I'm a little concerned in the sense that I don't want to give up too much, but at the same time, we're in the breakout now. So this is not the point where I want to get out. I want to participate in this. So I'm looking at least 75, 76, maybe even up here at 79. We'll see how the market plays out. What I'd love is if we close strong today at 73 and then gap up to say 75 or 76, I'd be willing to take my profit in there. And at that point, some of the parabolics we've been talking about, I might even look to enter a small short on some of those. But that's SPXL. Our oil position is getting back to our entry level. Entry was at 2, we're at 188. And we're looking at a move up here around 250 to 3. So we're still gonna have to be patient with that one. Nugget is killing me here because we got out, got stopped out here, and it's starting to move the way we expected. And we all can always re-enter in here, but I'm going to stay away from gold for now. Now the energy position, we got in at 17 way back here, and again, I've been patient through this. And now we're at 19, so we're 2 points up, and we've been all the way up around 20. So we've been 3 points up on this, but this is a pre-breakout kind of entry. We played the W pattern. And now we're going to play for the breakout over the 50-day, which I think XLE, the underlying, but that's the triple leverage that we're playing, yeah. So XLE is actually above the 50-day now and ready to break out over the W pattern. And I'm going to wait on this, be patient, and there's some open gaps up here. So if we go back to ERX, we've got an open gap all the way up here at 23. Even one, no, that one's closed. So 23. And here at 21. So I'm going to at least wait till 21 to take profit, possibly 23, or maybe I'll do a partial. Take half off at 21 and see if we can get some more of a move up. And remember, with these, we're playing these bottom formations. So we're doing 3 commodities here: oil, energy, and then FCX, which is copper. And that one is more of a consolidation here, but still doing well in the sense that, off a $7 stock, we're already up 55 cents. The entry was at 7.10. We're at 766 here. Now, initially, I talked about 930 as the profit level. We've got an open gap up here. I might take it a partial a little earlier, maybe somewhere in the mid-8s, and lock in what would be a nice gain on only a $7 stock. So if you've got a $7 stock and you get a point, I mean, that's a percentage-wise, and my math is bad right now, but that's a pretty good percentage gain pretty quickly. So somewhere in the 8s, I would look to take profits there. And I think that covers the current positions. CMG lagging a little bit, but we'll wait for a breakout there. So current positions looking good. In terms of the focus list now, so much has run up today, and the market is kind of getting extended here. So I don't know if I want to add, and we're positioned well to take advantage. So even these positions that we're missing to the upside, it's okay because you can only take so many positions on. But looking here at some of the focus list, and this isn't the whole thing here, but I'm still interested in Twitter, Shack. PayPal is interesting. We talked about maybe a failed breakout here yesterday. But now, today we're going to close strong. And if we look at here overall, since the IPO, we've got an IPO high of 43. We're at 39. A break of this more near-term high going back to November 2015. So we're clearly breaking this level. That's a positive. Very tough to enter long on the 5th day of positive here. So, we've run here to 35 to 39. That's not where you don't want to be chasing. So even though technically it is a breakout, I want to see a little bit of a pullback before entering there. And that goes for a number of the potential entries. Shack, I like that it's actually not ramping today. So I'd like to see it pull back in a little bit here, and then we could get an entry. And then some of the commodities, we need to see some pullback, and we are getting it in a few of them. And interestingly enough, this watch list on the side here is the Russell 2000. And lately, a lot of these leaders in here in the Russell have been commodity stocks. And now we're getting a good mix of different type of stuff. I just flipped through media, biotech, airlines. There was an airline stock, a bunch of different. So that's good that it's not just commodities leading here. So, and if we pull up IWM, we can see here a pretty nice move, actually lagging SPY here. SPY is 2%, IWM is 1.3, but we are getting a good mix of different stocks here. What else did I want to look at here? We'll pull up gold. Gold pulling back here. Nothing to really do here. We were watching for a breakout of this level to get long, which we haven't had. And maybe if we got a breakdown below the 9 here, we could get short. My concern with doing that is basically the way they kind of trade inverse to the market. Essentially, I'm getting long the market by going short gold. And I'm already long, 5 or 6 positions here. So I don't know if I want to leverage that much to one side. Some others here, Brazil is waking up. Brazil has been in a huge downtrend, and there have been a couple of times we've tried to play bounces that failed. But a really nice move over the 50-day, and this is the 3 times leverage. And if we go to EWZ, even better here in terms of where the 50-day is. Juno is a biotech we've been watching. Nice breakout here. I'd like to see a little pullback maybe tomorrow to potentially get in there. And then let's revisit FANG really quickly. Looking good, but really, again, I don't like to enter in no man's land where really there's no edge either way. So there aren't any FANGs that I'm looking to enter. Maybe Amazon, which has cleared its 200-day now, but it's got the 50-day right above it. So we'll be a little patient with that. But overall, looking good today. About an hour and 20 minutes now to the close. No indications that we're going to get a poor close now. We're looking at quite a bit of strength here, and back to SPY here. Hopefully we can close with some volume, get the breakout here, and then we'll go from there. So that's it for the trade report, intraday report. I'll see you either later today or early tomorrow with the morning report.